So, getting back into it, let's see. I have a big pole arm, which does some pretty cool swiping attacks. I think I'm going to play around with this for a while and see if I can maybe do a little better with it, or see if I just enjoy it more. I've got 6,774 blood echoes, and I've been told on a YouTube comment by Dreadnought that I should actually be able to level up right now. The game just was not being clear at all about that. Normally they make leveling up and interacting with like important NPCs and things like that incredibly obvious. It's like you can't possibly miss it, but this game has been a little bit more obtuse about that, so I'm gonna try doing as I've been told and do as I've been told and use a madman's knowledge. So now I have one eyeball, which means that I can see or interact with special things. Maybe I need to have high enough insight to see something here. I don't know. Well, let's try this. Well, that doesn't do it. Maybe I need to have more than one insight. See, now I'm wondering if this is like in Demon Souls, Dark Souls, you have like your body form and soul form, or your human form and hollowed form or whatever. I'm wondering now if that insight is going to be lost when I die, because I'm going to die, surely. I guess we'll just keep playing. I'm gonna spend a bunch of souls though, because I feel like I'm gonna lose them here, so I'm just gonna buy a bunch of consumables. Have I bought a saw spear? I don't think I have one of these. I mean, I may as well buy one just to try it, right? I do have a saw spear. I just forgot that I bought it. Whoops. Okay. Yeah, so I'll just buy like a bunch of healing items or something. Probably like a better use for these souls, but I don't know what to use them on. I can't level up. I'm sure that they're used as a cost to enhance weaponry, but I don't know what weapons I want to enhance right now, because I just got a bunch of new ones, and I don't want to upgrade one and then find that I enjoy another one much better. So, I think the plan was that I was gonna go like into the sewers, and there was like a tunnel with a pig rat with a hole that you could drop down, and I could hear a woman crying, and maybe this is like all a ruse to get me to drop into a pit of death, but I wonder if that's like the woman I'm supposed to find. I wonder if she's hidden there. So I'm gonna try to find that sewer, but because this level design is so interwoven on itself and everything looks so similar, and you can't really see where you're going because every area is blocked off by walls and other doors, I don't know how well I'm going to do at actually finding that place again. So far, I am... Whoops. So far, I'm kind of liking this, what is it called? It's an axe of some sort. The hunter axe. Oh, this might be it. I think I just accidentally... No, oh... I got real excited from that. I have no idea how to get back to that stupid, this... Is it this sewer? This'll get me there. But, wait, there's supposed to be, like, a ladder. I opened up a shortcut. I should probably get into the habit of going back and re-watching my, footage, so that I can refresh my mind on where things are and what my plans are. Oh. Oh. Okay, I think there's a... Oh god. There's a elevator over here. This might get me there or close to it. This looks promising. So I think at this point I have to cross this bridge, and there was also that other bridge with the werewolf things on it that I think is another path that I... What's not... Oh goodness. Why is everything like going berserk right now? I have to fight the pig rat again, so I should probably kill some of these things. Oh. The crows! They're so, like, menacing. Oh, I love that it does the overhand smash with the jump attack. That's so awesome. Oh. He's about to do a full charge, but he is kind of looking like he was going to attack me. Ow. Alright, is that all of them? Bring it on, pig rat. I hope that, like... Oh, are you kidding me? I guess we'll see if I lose my insight. I still have one eyeball. Oh. Now this thing happened.
Hello, good hunter. I am a doll, here in this dream to look after you. Honorable hunter, pursue the echoes of blood, and I will channel them into your strength. You will hunt beasts, and I will be here for you to embolden your sickly spirit. Did you speak with Gehrman? He was a hunter long, long ago, but now serves only to advise them. He is obscure, unseen in the dreaming world. Still, he stays here, in this dream. Such is his purpose. Ah, the little ones, inhabitants of the dream. They find hunters like yourself, worship and serve them. Speak words they do not. But still, aren't they sweet? Ah, the little ones, inhabitants of the dream. They find hunters like you. Speak words they do not. Ah,
Okay.
the little ones. They speak
I'm a little-
words they do not.
I'm a little distracted right now because, well,
still.
hold up. Why did he just
Farewell.
do, like, a gesture? How did I do that? Did I accidentally... I don't know how I triggered that. But, like, my computer monitor just turned off. Like, it went into sleep mode, but now I can't turn it back on. Like, the display is black, and that's really frustrating, because why would it do that? Oh my goodness. Come on. No amount of input will fix it. Well, hitting the restart button. This is one frustration after another. So apparently I needed to have... I had insight when I warped in here to get her to spawn, so... I didn't waste my souls, or my blood, because I spent it on stuff, but... I guess I could have leveled if I had realized that I had to, like, reset the area. And then the pig rat basically one-shot me. It was a 2-hit thing, but I got hit once. And I got hit once, got knocked down, and then the second hit happened while I was still knocked down, which was kind of not exactly fair. Ring the beckoning bell. Silencing blank. Okay. That makes it sound kind of like it's co-op. Old Hunter Bell. Old Hunters. Alright, now I'm getting really confused because it kind of sounds like they gave me two similar items. Great old bell discovered in the underground labyrinth. Its ring resonates across worlds, and the first hunter used it as a special signal to call hunters from other worlds to cross the gap and cooperate. A human must use insight to ring this uncanny bell, but the benefits of cross-world cooperation are many. Now, where's the other thing that I got? Old Hunter Bell. One of the resonating bells across the gaps of worlds. This bell is cracked and stained with the blood of beasts. A human must expend insight to ring this uncanny bell. Do I have to spend insight for the other one? That one says use insight. I don't know if there's a difference between using and expending. The old hunters who have long passed from the dream but cannot forget the feeling of the hunt rely upon messengers to relay their thoughts. Ring the bell at their side and they are certain to give a listen. For the night of the hunt is long and unchanging. Okay. German is still gone. So I have a couple of co-op bells. I don't know what the difference really is between old hunters and regular hunters. I think I have the... There's like an expansion or something called the Old Hunters, isn't there? So maybe that's from the expansion. Maybe it's like a different faction. I really wish these games would like explain their mechanics better. There's something to be said about like not having your hand held and having the game blatantly explain things to you, but at the same time it's kind of annoying not understanding how the absolute basics work. Oh. What happens if I press L2 while two-handing this poleaxe? I do a horizontal slash. It looks a lot like a normal, R1. Okay, no, it's, got a further sweeping arc to it. Well, now here I just picked up my blood echoes. I thought you had to fight a thing. Why did they not get absorbed by the pig monster? Also, like, why am I so bad at dodging this guy now? I fought this guy and killed him my very first time, the last time, and now he's just kicking my butt. So we'll see if this is gonna kill me to drop down here. Is there any floor messages? Reeks of special item. Fearfall? Oh, small lady. Reeks of giant beast. Did I don't think I noticed this ladder the last time I was here. I don't hear crying woman. Why was I hearing a crying woman the last time? But not now. Oh. I really hate that sound effect. I wish I wish these enemies wouldn't groan randomly like that. Alright. This must be right past where I went down the ladder. Man. Well, let me go jump in that hole anyway. It's probably gonna kill me. The drop looks way too steep, too big of a drop. Yep. That took a while. Well, in the other games, like, they do a thing where your bloodstain is like 5 seconds behind where you died or when you died. And I really hope that if my blood is not being absorbed by enemies, then I really hope that it's gonna be somewhere accessible and not just like in the bottom of that pit. Wait a minute, what? Oh, jeez. So, Flaming Ball of Death has in fact been reset. I just want to see if I can get my blood back. I think at this point I've wandered way past that other spot, that other bridge, so I might go back and... This guy has glowing eyes, so I think he has my blood. Is that what that means? It's funny because he was dead when I killed him. Or, well, he was dead when I died. I don't know exactly how that works with him absorbing my blood. Alright, well I got 2,000 blood. I'm gonna head back to the Hunter's Dream, spend them on stats, leveling up, and then I think I'm gonna go to that other bridge where the werewolves were. I just accidentally sent it down, that's fine, whatever. I am kind of liking this pole axe, though. It's got a lot of reach, does a decent amount of damage, and that charged R2 double swoosh is pretty cool. Plus, the jumping overhand smash is awesome.
Welcome home, good hunter. What is it you desire? Very well. Let the echoes become your strength. Let me stand close. Now shut your eyes.
So it costs 829 to level up. I can get 2 levels. Vitality will boost my health, of course. Endurance boosts stamina, strength. Everything boosts physical defense. But strength will also boost weapon damage. So does skill, and surprisingly, I think I have the poleaxe in the first slot and then the cane in the second slot. So I guess they have similar scaling on strength, but the cane is scaling better with skill. Blood tinge is, I was told that means like your gun damage. I don't really use that much, so probably not gonna bother with that.
Farewell, good hunt. May you
So this D and E, oh goodness, this is E and C. Yeah, that's much better scaling for that. What else do we got? I just really like this poleaxe.
welcome. What is it? Very well. Let me.
I'm just gonna put points into vitality for now. I mean, I'm probably gonna end up being more of a strength build, because that's what I like, and that's how I usually play these games. But, you know, I don't know if I want to be... I don't know that I want to do the exact same routine as what I usually do.
Farewell, good. May you.
Alright. Now I gotta remember how to get back to that other bridge with the werewolves. I think it was basically just straight ahead on this main path here. There is this path here. I don't think that takes me there, does it? No, it's definitely this way. What the hell is this? Is this to summon another player? Father Gascoigne? Isn't he... feel like that was the guy at the start of the game. I guess we'll try this. I used my insight. Yeah, okay. So my insight is at 0. Now I have a guy named Father Gascoigne, who I think kind of looks like the NPC from the start. That name sounds familiar. He looks like an NPC. I feel like another player would be gesturing or not sticking quite so close to me. I don't like this. Yo, chill out, it's dead. What is wrong with you? He's so big, he blocks my screen. Oh. Oh. Not really aware of where that leads or what it would be a shortcut to. Obviously I opened the gate there, but... Ah, jeez. I am not loud. There's always some stupidly annoying crap happening in these games. Also, he's using the same weapon I am, but he's one-handing it. That's impressive. Alright. This is where I need to go. No, he's just gonna charge in there. And I'm just gonna get walloped. Yep. Kind of predicted that there would be another hit in that combo, but... Yo, Father Gascoigne, how are you so bad at fighting these things? I feel like I kind of wasted my insight by summoning this guy, because... Seems like he's gonna die. And he's not really helped me. And he kinda has, but like this stuff I can kill on my own. Like what? How about you not charge in there like a dumbass? I am shocked that he is not dead yet. remember fire. Well, close range fight is... This sure seems... Yeah, this has to be a boss fight. Get out of my way, jeez. If not a boss, it's like a sub-boss. He's not following me in here. Interesting. Alright. The cleric beast. I will throw a Molotov at him. Oh, he is following me. Father Gascoigne has died. Oh, and I'm about to die now. Because I can't really see what he's doing. Oh, dear. God, this camera is, like, staring at everything but the boss. Well, it's staring at the boss, but it's... When I get in so close, it pans up so much that I can't really see where I am or what's around me. This is not fun. Like I cannot see anything. That did nothing. Can I please get unstuck? Jeez. Let's try the cane. I can't go through his legs? There we go. It does so little damage. Oh, he's pissed. Apparently we have a stage 2. More aggressive boss. I don't like the look of that. That looked like he was gonna do like a 360 explosion at me. And then he didn't. I have no idea what that attack is. It kind of concerns me though. Ow! Did he... Ah, I can't see what I'm doing. This is incredibly aggravating. Not being able to see the boss, not being able to see where I am, not being able to see what's around me. I would like to switch weapons, thank you. Oh god. That looked like a grab? Even these Molotovs do very little. Oh, I can't believe I did not get hit during all that. Jeez, I'm stuck. I'm against a wall, I think. I can't run. God, oh my god, jeez. No, God, run! You stupid fool! Run! What are you doing? Ah! That was, I feel like that was a bunch of damage that I shouldn't have taken because I couldn't see where I was dodging into, and I think I was just dodging straight into his legs. Oh, God. Now I'm stuck again. Oh, God. This is so miserable. Why have they... This is the 4th Souls game that they've made at this point? Demon Souls, Dark Souls 2, Bloodborne? Why is the camera still so unhelpful in these kinds of fights? Yep, saw that one coming. Oh, I did not see that one. Oh, God, roll. Don't go in circles around him. I'm trying to roll past him. And my guy is just like, oh, I'm just gonna go stay close to him. I'm like, no, you fool. I'm trying to get away from him. Don't... Alright, see, that time, I feel confident. I was holding the back button, I was holding the joystick back, and my guy dodged left. Maybe it was... maybe it was like a couple of degrees off of center on the downward trajectory. I can't see! Well, I would say that was fun, but that was not. I really didn't like that. And now my insight is back. Man, I just don't know. I feel like that fight should have been a lot easier than it was. But I was just getting so much damage because I couldn't see where I was. And like, the only way to attack it is to get close to it, and when you get close to it, the camera pans so far up that you can't see your character or what's around your character. And so, like, I'm trying to dodge left, right, forward, trying to figure out where I am and get around him. And then I'm just like, I can't move, and then I'm just getting smacked constantly. We'll see if Father Mangione, whoever, Father Concierge catches up. First, the Nightmare Fog. Do I have ally? I don't seem to. Might just be one-on-one with no Molotovs this time. Oh god. And see, this is where... This is absolutely where I'm gonna run out of these healing files, because if I spend all this time fighting these bosses, you know, and if every failed attempt I spend 12 or 20 vials, the next thing you know, I'm down 100 vials. I summoned that guy for the fight, and he still hasn't caught up. Oh, I hit the wrong button. I really don't like that you can't roll between his legs. That's pretty frustrating. Ow. I'm stuck. Ah! Jeez. I've knocked off like 15% of his health, and I have used a quarter of my healing supplies. And I'm not even on the harder part yet. He's... Ow! Come on! He's still in phase 1 right now. Oh dear. Here we go. Oh man, see, that is exactly what I was talking about, like, much earlier about. They bait you into going in for an attack so that way you can heal on counter damage. Oh jeez, why did you roll that way as well? But then all it really did was it baited me into running into another attack and losing more health. Oh, come on. Nope, nope, nope. Get off of his knee. Alright, I've used almost half of my healing supplies, and he's down a third of his health bar. Now the camera's like really spazzing out. I tried to go unlocked so that way I can have, so that I can see a little bit better, and it's still screwing me. Because if he gets between me and the camera, then the camera zooms so far out. Can you stop chasing after me and like either settle for a second or do some nonsense attack? I'm beginning to wonder if there's like some trick to this fight that I just am not seeing. Okay. See, like, I don't know what he's doing when he does that, like, red, glowy, bloody, chargy thing. I don't know if that's making him stronger, or if he's enraging, or... Oh! Oh, God. Oh. No, how did that get me? I'm about to die. God, oh God. I would like to have some idea of where I am, please. Ah. I definitely hit the roll button. Oh God. Damn it. Ah! No. God. I got 2 more vials to knock him down about 22% of his health. Oh god, he's just like so mobile. That might have been my opportunity to fight him. He's too far away though. Can't see, can't see. Can't roll between legs. Did that do any damage? I feel like it did very little, if any. Boy, I wish I had some Molotovs now. Is he gonna stop combo attacking? Alright. Ow. Please get behind him or get out of his way. Ah! Man. How am I supposed to get into that? Here we go. Where'd he go? Okay. Oh, come on! I jumped into the attack. I felt like I was going to be able to dodge through it. Prey slaughtered. Sword Hunter badge. Alright. It's not so bad when you don't use the lock on. Also realized at the very end of that fight that I should have been getting that critical hit in when I knocked him down to his knees or whatever. I was always hitting him in the back during that time when I should have been going around to the front. Now I have 3 insight. Did I gain 3 from the fight, or... Because I don't have Father Consoigny, whoever... Consoig... He's gone. So did I permanently use an insight to get him into the fight that he never showed up for? Because I left him behind and assumed he would catch up? Don't be fooled. Turn back. Turn back. Well, may as well. Return to Hunter's Dream? Yes. Okay. What's up, lady? Anything new up here? Don't look like it. I'm confused. I have all of this in storage? Because this looks a lot like what's in my inventory. How do I get into storage? Alright, there we go. I have a new thing. A sword hunter badge, which I think means that I can buy new items. One of the badges crafted by the Healing Church, the silver sword is a symbol of a church hunter, not to be confused with a not to be confused with a workshop hunter. Ludwig was the first of many Healing Church hunters to come, many of whom were clerics. As it was, clerics transformed into the most hideous beasts. Alright, what do I got? The Hunter Chief Emblem. Key to the gate to the Grand Plazas, or to the Grand Cathedral's round plaza. Okay. I guess I'm gonna need that at some point. We got a Kirk hammer. That looks like a twin weapon. An easily handled silver sword, a giant obtuse stone weapon characterized by a blunt strike and extreme force of impact. The church takes heavy-handed, merciless stance toward the plague of beasts, an irony not lost upon the wielders of this most symbolic weapon. How do I get out of a thing like that? Okay. I got a repeating pistol. Fires 2 shots at once. This might be better for me to use than either of these, because I'm not going to use these things very often at all. Antidote. Hand lantern. Use weapons in both hands. If I equip this, it just stays on. It says unlimited use. Does that mean I just equip it to like a hand? Is this going to be like a left hand item? Like the torch? I'm buying this Kirk hammer. Oh, I can't even use it right now. It needs 16 strength. I should have looked at that before I bought it. Well. I don't think I have enough to level up either.
I must. What is it? Very well, let me.
Ooh, just barely enough. Well, I guess I'll just start putting some points in strength.
Farewell, mate.
Apparently I'm just gonna keep playing the same playstyle that I always play in these games.
They find hunts. Farewell, may you.
Nothing but grief here. It seems like I can't go this way now. I'm a little confused because I'm supposed to have an objective defined. I think it's like the cathedral. Is that the cathedral over there? Like with the clock, with the clock window, whatever? What else would be a cathedral? Do I need to get that $10,000 key to open that gate somehow? Alright, well, I guess this means that I need to be getting back to that other bridge. With the roly ball of fire. Which I think is this way. Yeah, you stay over there. Also, why are my Molotovs not equipped? I wonder if throwing an oil urn before throwing the Molotov would have done more damage to the cleric boss. I assume it would. I mean, I assume it would do that for all enemies. Now, I wonder if it's possible to roll through that or outrun this boulder, so let's see. They're coming. I don't want to fight these guys. I want them to get smashed by the boulder. The fire boulder. Here we go. Nice. That wasn't too bad. Oh, what? You got me. Shining coins. Alright, that's the ladder that leads below the... or behind the rat pig, the pig rat. What do we got here? Things to the right. They're looking at an item. I'm gonna do a charged R2. Kinda sounded like I got the visceral attack sound effects. But then it either didn't work on this guy or this guy was already dead. Bold Hunter's Mark. Ah, I forget what those do. Awaken anew without using blood echoes. I'm gonna guess that's like a homeward bone. This game's definition of awaken means to like spawn or respawn at a lantern. Ah, blood-addled hunter, bless us with blood. No. I don't wanna. Oh, we're gonna get a cutscene. Is that German? Or is that Father Conswang? I think that's Father Conswagny.
Beasts all over the shop. You'll be one of them, sooner or later.
Alright. What? I just did a boss. Why am I getting another one? Also, this guy's like hyper aggressive. Okay. Oh man, his gun hits so much harder than mine does. Either I'm not timing my gunshots right, or this doesn't work at all like how I feel like it should. Because I don't think he's reacting to it at all. See, I thought it would be like the parry riposte system from the previous games, but that's not happening like at all. I think it's more of a soft stun, unless... oh, I'm so screwed. Unless I'm just like completely misunderstanding what this is supposed to do. I'm stuck.
What's that smell?
I don't know.
Sweet blood. Oh, it sings to me. It's enough to make a man sick.
If I could not be stuck on like everything in the environment, that would be great. Ow! Like seriously, his gun knocks off a good chunk of my health. But mine doesn't do like anything to him. Like, am I using this gun right, or is it supposed to be kind of like a throwing knife type of thing that you just throw randomly to get a like kind of a stagger effect on the enemy for a half a second? Am I going the right way? Maybe. God, I don't want to start the fight down a file. Jeez. And once again, this is like where I'm realizing that I only have so many of these healing items, and if I fight the boss numerous times and fail, then I can quickly run out of these things, and I don't think that's necessarily a good thing, because I can see... Are you gonna trigger the bomb or not? But I can see, like, it being really tedious having to farm echoes to be able to buy healing items just to get through a boss fight that you're already maybe struggling with. Oh, that was my stupid mistake. God, it would be so nice to not get stuck on every little tombstone. See, his gun shoots me for like 20% of my health. Mine does 0.01% of his health. Also, he does not get staggered from my attack, which is kind of unfortunate. Ah, God. Okay, maybe that was the counterattack where I could have riposted, but he hit me after I had done my gunshot, so I couldn't actually do it. Oh, what are you doing? Why? What happened? My guy, like, I accidentally did something that I didn't intend, and then I got kind of stuck in an animation. Can we not put messages right on top of these lanterns, please? Thank you. I warped over here, but this might not be the faster way to get there. It's especially not the faster way, because I have no idea where I'm going. Here we are. If I can get past these guys without getting smacked. See, he hyper armored through that, and now I'm stuck against a thing. I can't move! I can't... That is the most frustrating thing. I couldn't dodge left, I couldn't dodge right. Also, I really hate that they map the jump to the circle button and that I can't figure out a way to change that. That should absolutely be bound to the left stick when you click the left stick. Because that jump, it locks you up for too long and pushes you too far out of the way. I feel like I had that charged 90% of the way there. And then he went and interrupted it. Boy, remember in other games where you couldn't be hit if you were on the ground? Yeah, that's not a thing anymore. Oh, he shot me in the face. Ah! That might have been my window to get a counterattack, but I missed it. Why did I hear something like behind me? Ah, God! Yep, that did not stagger him at all. Oh, see, I feel like this gun is just leading to me getting hit more often than if I were to just try to dodge manually. God, I really hate that stupid thing. Why does his gun do so much more damage than mine does? Also, why did his attack take priority over mine? Mine was fully charged. I should have been in hyper armor at that point. Oh, give me a break. Yep. Boy, that's annoying. Oh, what is he doing? That's no good. I didn't realize there was a stage 3 to this fight. Damn it, that was my moment. I missed it. Ah! God, I'm gonna die because I can't get any separation to do anything. At some point, I'm gonna run out of vials, and then I am gonna have to sit here and farm them. And at that point, I might just rage quit and not play this game anymore. Oops. This is a little cheesy, but you know what? I don't care. Did we just do the same thing? I think he just didn't charge his. Oh jeez, that didn't work at all like I wanted it to. Oh, and he's just gonna smash him immediately and then knock me down. No, what? Oh jeez. Oh, see, my attack was like 90% charged. I feel like I should have been able to get that combo off. Oh, jeez, he's so hard. Ah! I'm stuck again! Oh, I was so close! Come on! There's so many times when I try to do something and the game doesn't do it. I'm like, heal, 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 heal! And then my character is still dodging from, like, a button that I hit 10 seconds ago? Or then I just get stuck on a tiny little obstacle and can't, for the life of me... Oh. Yep, you see that? I have 19 vials. That means that I am running out. If I don't beat him this time, then I'm gonna have to sit here and farm vials. And nothing says fun gameplay like farming resources. That's why the Estus system was like so ingenious in the Souls games, because it served double duty of making sure that you always had as many healing items as the designers thought were necessary to get through an area, while also preventing you from being able to stockpile healing resources and thus, like, ruining the difficulty of an encounter by being able to just heal infinitely. Because, like, Demon Souls, you could just farm those what are they, full moon grasses or whatever, and you can just heal infinitely. But then Dark Souls, they did the whole Estus thing, And that was great. That was a great system, and now this is like just kind of frustrating. I mean, I guess like it's adding more long-term consequences to boss battles and the whole get good mentality, but like that's just tedious. I don't know that it necessarily adds... It really doesn't add challenge, because you have 20 healing items. Oh, how did he get me? You have 20 healing items. How about you not do my strategy on you? This is my cheesy tactic. You shouldn't be able to hit me like I am. Well, you should be able to, but you shouldn't be like doing this as intelligently as I am. As intelligently and deliberately as I am, I should say. Well, that was a window of opportunity that I missed. Stuck on a tiny little thing. I really wish that the game system were smart enough to realize that, oh hey, there's this tiny little pole in your way, and you're trying to dodge. We will let you kind of roll around it, instead of treating it like a completely impenetrable wall. Like, if I roll into a pole, shouldn't I be able to kind of bounce off of it to the side and skate around it and not just, like, be completely halted by it? I also feel like I'm observing that there's an extremely delayed input queuing system. And I think this has been in other Souls games too, where, you know, if like I hit the roll button twice or something, like really quickly, something like that, then I can end up accidentally rolling multiple times in a row when the situation has changed since I was spamming that input, and then I'm stuck doing this like a second or third roll that I didn't want to do. Ah, jeez. Here's phase 2. Ah, God. How did I get both of those attacks off and then he didn't stagger at all? Like, he was doing a jump attack, so like surely like the attacks wouldn't have both, or you know, he wouldn't have been able to completely interrupt that. But because he would have still had to go through his attack animation. But, like, surely he should have at least gotten knocked. Oh, I definitely hit the dodge button that time. I cannot see really anything that's going on. Oh, man. No. See, there was a second roll that I didn't want to do. I only wanted to do the one roll, and then that threw all, like, the entire timing of my my counterattack off. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Good grief. I still, like, I do not have the feel of the gun counters down. Like, I was trying so hard in that fight, but it's like, that boss, at least, it attacks so fast that there's not enough time to really, like, see a wind-up attack and then know, or then react in time to get the counter attack off. So, like, I was basically just trying to anticipate when he was going to attack, and I couldn't anticipate it, which led to me getting hit in the face a whole lot. Man.
Welcome. What is it? Very well, let me. Farewell, good hunt.
I wish this would tell me how many of these it's going to give me. So that gives 350. Am I like... Am I 2?
Very well, let me.
Okay, no, I'm like 37. Alright.
Farewell, good mate. Welcome, what is it? Ah, the little one.
Yeah, but is this gonna be like Dark Souls 3 where she just never talks ever again? It's always that one line of dialogue for the whole rest of the game. Alright, meanwhile, observation. Under my bullets, there is a black circle. A black dot, when before there was a silver dot, or a yellow dot. So, is that just indicating that I can or cannot use my bullets. No, because I should be able to use it. Is that indicating the state in which my weapon is, whether it's transformed or not? Because I feel like that should be pretty easy to tell just by looking at your character model rather than a tiny little dot on the interface. Why would they do it like that if that's the case? Alright, let's try this Kirk hammer. We got a sword. We get... looks kind of like standard longsword moveset, but with like a pokey thing at the end. 4. Hammer time! Oh! This might be my go-to here. I'm gonna try this. The Tomb of Eden. Is there anything random around here that I might have missed? Like an item or weird NPC? Interesting environmental detail? Doesn't look like I can get anything from down here. May the good blood guide your way. As opposed to the bad blood. What do we got? A red jeweled brooch. That, I think, is for a quest. With a proper workshop tool, various weapons can be fortified. What does the brooch have to do with that? Is this somehow used in crafting? I thought this was like a quest item that, like, a girl wanted her... like, her mother went missing. I'm so confused. Workshop tool. Is there a faster way to find this item than scrolling all the way down here? And so now I gotta sit here and wonder, or there's these 3 like square icons above the physical attack, blood attack, arcane attack. The left one is always glowing. But they have different symbols like sun, sun, triangle, sun, triangle, sun, 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 moon. I guess. So, like, what are those supposed to be? Are those like infusion slots? And like only certain types of slots can take certain types of infusions? Either way, there's like no mention of a brooch anywhere in that interface. So I think I'm gonna just go look for that girl, which is gonna be damn near impossible because I don't remember where it was, and all I know I gotta look for a red lantern somewhere. Which means for all I know she could be anywhere in this area.
Yes, but the Great Bridge is the only, and during the hunt, you could try the aqueduct. There's a rather, how shall I put it, colourful area south of the Great Bridge. From there, an aqueduct leads to the Cathedral Ward. Not a place you'd normally want to. I don't imagine you have, do you?
Can we hear that again?
An aqueduct leads from the town south of the main bridge to the Cathedral Ward. Not a place you'd normally. Not much of a choice with the bridge.
The aqueduct. Man, I do not know at all where to find that little girl. That didn't do a whole lot of damage. There we go, that's more like it. I fear that I'm gonna have to basically explore, like, this entire level to find her, because I really don't remember where in the world she could be. Everything in this starting area looks the same to me. And so, like, that just makes it so much harder to figure out where in the heck I need to go. This is the door that looks like it should open at some point. So I need to remember that safe place lady is right outside. Is this the aqueduct? I don't think I need to go that way. Oh man, I have no idea where I'm going. Kinda seems like this weapon has a variable damage rate depending on how close they are to the impact. Which makes sense. I don't think it's this one on my left.
Lads, you've come on. You'd open the door on a night of a hunt. Away with you. Now.
Oh. Alright, so issue with the hammer is its attacks do not have much in the way of like sweeping blows, so even though those two guys are right next to each other, I didn't hit the other guy. Alright, this doesn't lead anywhere. This has a secret path. But is this actually where I want to go?
You're from Well,
Because these, like, Dogs in cages. I feel like I've been down that way very recently. Like I say, I can't tell because everything looks the same to me. Did I already come this way? Yo, have you seen my big hammer? It's hammer time, buddy. Unfortunately, I still have no idea where I'm going. This doesn't look like it. Yeah, I beat 2 bosses. The cleric and then Consoigni. Father Conswang. Concion. Oh, this might be it.
Hello, mister. Still can't find my... Mr. Hunter, was it really her? Mummy? Leave me alone.
I hope I didn't need that for anything, because apparently I get nothing for giving the brooch back to the girl. Yeah, whoever, the father guy in the cemetery, he gave me a lot of trouble. I beat the cleric on the 2nd try. And I feel like I only died the first time because the camera was screwing me so hard. And then I don't know how many tries I took on Father Cemetery, but it was probably at least 5, maybe 6 or 7. I spent a lot of time trying to figure out how to get the gun counter to work. And I also died a whole lot because of control issues with getting locked up on tiny little things in the environment and like the delayed input queuing system where it's like, you know, I'm spamming roll while I'm lying on the ground to make sure that I can get up and roll dodge in time to not get hit a 3rd time or whatever. And then the guy does like 16,000 rolls in a row, and I'm like, yo, I need to heal, stop rolling. And then like just a lot of stupid crap like that. He blocked that. Is he just like blocking all these attacks? What's going on? There we go. Also, that moon is really huge. And also, kind of looks incredibly low resolution. Oh, wrong thing. I have 10 of these things. This shows 3 in the upper right corner of this little window here, and then it says 01. Use 200 blood echoes and bloodstone shard times 3 to fortify a weapon. Okay. I don't think I want to do that just yet, because I kind of want to play around with the hammer a little bit more to decide if I prefer the hammer or the axe, but I think right now I prefer... It's like I prefer the pole on the axe, but I prefer the sword on the hammer. I mean, this isn't bad, but the fact that it doesn't really have much in the way of horizontal slashes kind of limits its utility for crowd control. Well, that gives me a sweep, but like I gotta go through all of this to get a horizontal slash, whereas the axe, pretty much every single attack is a basic. Well, every basic R1 is a horizontal slash. Even the L2 is. Actually, come to think of it, have I tested this thing's L2? L2, baby! I found the answer. Alright, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna go AFK for just a minute. Need to use the restroom. Alright. Let's try this then. I'm not a huge fan of that. In fact, generally speaking, I feel like the combos are kind of dangerous because it seems like most enemies kind of get out of stun lock after 1 or 2 hits, and so I feel like continuing the combo is just gonna get you, like they're just gonna hyper armor through your attacks and then just murder you. It's like going through this whole process. I'm hesitant to say confidently that I would actually be able to pull that off. Alright. So that's open. Does this connect back to somewhere? Oh, I have a bunch of blood echoes that I meant to use. I was thinking of upgrading my weapon, using them to upgrade, and then I decided not to. This must be the aqueduct that what's-his-face was talking about. I say what's-his-face, but I ain't never seen his face. Like, every NPC in this game is a voice behind a door.
Welcome. What is it?
Guess I can level up.
Very well. Let me. Farewell, good heart. May you.
These level ups are starting to get expensive. Alright. Yeah. So, let's go through the aqueduct. If this is indeed the aqueduct. Now it don't look like an aqueduct anymore. Now it looks like I'm in a library or a study. Big ol' hammer can break the gyroscope thing on the table, but not the table itself. Alright. Beware mimicry? Blood Gem Workshop Tool. Enables fortification of weapons with blood gems. Blood gems add properties to weapons when used to fortify them. As blood defines an organism. Okay, but that doesn't tell me what blood infusion does. I'll deal with that later. Alright, let's view Spectre. Oh, it's a dead corpse? Why is there somebody dying right here? Am I in the cathedral now? That didn't seem like that was that far of a detour. Ooh.
Oh, you must be a hunter.
Yeah, I guess
sorry.
so.
The incense must have masked your scent. Good, good. I've been waiting for one of your ilk. These hunts have everyone all locked up inside, waiting for it to end. It always does, always has, you know, since forever. But it won't end nicely, not this time. Even some folks hiding inside are going bad. The screams of women folk.
Women
The
folk.
stench of blood.
Why is it
The
spelled like
snarls
that?
of beasts. None of them's too uncommon now. Yarnum's done for, tell ya. But if you spot anyone with their wits about 'em, tell 'em about this here Erden Chapel. They'll be safe here. The incense wards off the beasts. Spread the word. Tell 'em to come on over. If you wouldn't mind.
Alright, so there was that one woman who was asking for a safe place. Is this actually a safe place, or is, like, this a trick? Like how it just says closed, not like doesn't open from this side or locked or requires a mechanism, it's just closed. That's why I want to open it, that's why I press X to open door. That's arbitrary level design restriction at its worst. Ah, whatever. Guess I'll go find that other disembodied voice and send her to the chapel.
I know I shouldn't be asking you, but if you happen upon someone while hunting, tell them about this here Erden Chapel. If they seem worth being told, that is. Oh, and I do sincerely hope they are.
See, like, this person seems a little too eager to get people in here.
I know I shouldn't be asking you, but if you happen upon someone while hunting, tell them about this here Erden Chapel. If they seem worth being told, that is. Oh, and I do sincerely hope they are.
Like, I don't want to judge her for looking like a monster, but the fact that, like, seems like a little giddy to get people here makes me wonder if it's possible that I get NPC bonfire. Why is that even in this game's dictionary? It makes me a little concerned that, like, NPC is gonna die if I send it here, or something bad could happen. Whoa. Alright, so I remember making a note that the lady who wanted the safe place was by that orange doorway down into the sewer. But now how do I get to that orange doorway in the sewer? Does this guy have new dialogue now that I've made it?
You needn't concern yourself with me. I'm afraid I'm of little help now. But before I did this, I made no use of it, but perhaps you. What afflicted me was incurable, but this town gave me hope. Their strange blood bought me time. I was most fortunate, unharmed by the plague of beasts. I can even die human.
Lucky you. Or is he dead? I guess he will be the next time I come back here. What does a flame sprayer do? It uses a quicksilver bullet. Okay. Let me try the flame sprayer. I don't know about that. That seems like that's not going to have any sort of knockback on it. Was the sky always this orange? It must have been, and I just didn't notice it. Can I hit this, please?
What is it now? A much better way, isn't it? Well, what do you know? An outsider worth a lick of salt. Well, don't just stand there. Don't you have work to do? Go slit some throats. Get this mess done with. Oh, and now, trot along. Chop, chop.
Trot along, chop chop. Alright, now how do I get back to my lantern? Boy, this level design is so confusing. No wait, that's the dead end? Yeah. Oh. Also, well, they're always like demonic, draconic, like screaming, not screaming, but like roaring sounds. That also seems suspicious. I wish I could warp to another place without having to come here. Like, I wish I could warp from just, like from that central Yarnum straight to the cathedral rather than warping to the dream, then back out of it again. That seems kind of like they just added unnecessary extra steps to that. Alright, let's see what this person has to say.
Ah, the hunter. Thank you. So that old girl, you told her about this place, right? Well, she don't offer me much in the way of conversation, but still, I'd rather see her alive anyhow.
Triumph. What? Was that Triumph? That's like the fastest, quickest little animation I've ever seen. And what do you want to bet? That woman that I sent here will not actually appear in the flesh. That person over there says that she made it, but I'm gonna guess we ain't gonna... Ah! I'm so pleased to be wrong about this.
Oh no, I haven't forgotten. What do you think I owe you something? Well, that's a fine lark, I'd say. This whole mess that Yarnum's in, it's all your fault. You put it to the outsiders. Our blood's ruined, tainted by your ilk. Don't you come near me. I know your type.
I'll get used to me, because I feel like I'm probably going to be coming and going through this area a lot.
You.
Alright, so we have Mind Flayers crossed with I don't really know what they're crossed with. The lantern reminds me of Tower of Latria Mind Flayers. And then here we have staircase. Oh. That guy was really stealthy. I did get all 3 hits off on this guy at least. dead man's knowledge. I can be more insightful. Whatever that actually does. A stun, you say? Sure didn't seem to do much. Ah. This guy's got a cool sword. I want one of those. Blah.
Welcome home. What is it? Very well. Let me.
2100 it needs.
Farewell, good mate.
Ow! That has a lot more range than I expected. Oh, we got two of them now, right? Ah! Dude, this guy is not staggering, like, at all. That is alarming. Wondrous wheelchair. You're kind of pointing this way, but it looks like the wheelchair is here. See, these 4 messages are kind of dumb. Wooden shield. I didn't even realize that there were shields in this game. I mean, there's like that NPC that was obviously using it. Oh, wrong button. Alright. Probably not gonna use that, but we'll keep it equipped. Yep, that's a bonfire. Open gate. Alright, so I gotta come back here at some point. That thing just sounds so ferocious. Ah! Big ol' hammer. I think this is probably a good spot to stop for the night. I'm over 2.5 hours. I've killed a couple of bosses, gone through a bunch of areas, did a couple of quests, and it's getting late, so I think I'll just level up and end this session here.
Very well, let me. Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
Alright, so that's gonna be it for me tonight. Thanks for watching, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back again tomorrow night, probably about the same time. So, everyone, take care and good night.